what a beautiful day. The grass is green, the sky is clear and blue. It's just a great day to be outside. Oh, hey, Jackson. I didn't see you in this open field with me. What are you doing here?
Oh, just hanging out.
That's great. I'm so glad you're here. Man, it feels good to see you. Oh, hey, look. Marlo and Christian, what are you doing here?
Just low crawling through the grass, pretending it's World War II.
That is true.
I'm hunting rabbits.
Man, it's just so good to have all of us here together. And well, you know what? I don't think we all are here together. There's a piece of my soul that's missing, and I don't know what would fill it. Wait, do y'all hear that? It sounds like the pounding of hooves from many miles away. It sounds like it's getting closer. Wait, look! Up on that rise, a la Helm's Deep, surrounded by the corona of light. Is that a white stag? And on top of it, is that Jacob?
Hail!
My God.
All right,
You guys want to play some frisbee?
Hi, my name is Jacob Massaletti, and you're listening to the Sins of the Father podcast.
All right,
Okay then.
Dungeon Daddy. Will you do the honors?
Bring it on home.
I don't know what you want me to say.
I don't know.
It's a eulogy, Jackson. Figure it out, man.
Eulogy? Who died?
Who are we eulogizing?
Say some nice words. Harambe! Do I hear
No.
this again?
Oh my God.
We're here today to mourn someone who was taken too soon. Feels like only yesterday.
Now everybody unzip your pants.
I can't play this game. Don't have one of those.
Well, you're up in the sky, having the time of your life in the jungle. Be free.
Alright. I'm getting too emotional.
I thought for sure you were going to say Little John or whatever that sailor's name was that died.
So
Jimmy.
insignificant
For the
that I
love
don't
of God.
remember his name.
It's Jimmy!
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Pete's sick. Wait, who's Pete?
We had a Pete?
We lost Pete.
I don't know who Pete is.
We lost a lot of people.
If you guys don't remember Jimmy, you're sure as hell don't remember Pete.
I remember
Hey,
Jimmy.
but just remember those 3 weirdos that got, that people kept talking about on the ship that were off treasure hunting or something?
What a bunch of freaks.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't cause
God.
any problems with the Gilded Gorgon and what happened to it. It's fine.
No, never.
Me! It
never.
was me!
Never. Mm-mm. Totally.
It was me.
I feel personally attacked.
Yeah. So Jacob, in the interim, we recorded a little side quest in this story, and Jackson did an amazing job of wrapping
my
it
God.
all into the greater story in a way that
So
I did not
good.
see coming. So everything that happened is actually our fault.
Yep.
Well, not the children's fault, but
Right. Our other characters'
the
fault.
other people.
But the sin is on our shoulders.
Yeah, who would win?
We are the
A lot
father.
of
Lot of sin.
traps.
I
A
don't
lot
think
of sin going on.
I don't think any of them were fathers though, or at least they didn't know about it.
It's like we never said anything about it.
We never mentioned anything, but it's possible.
I still love the meme that was like, who would win a hallway full of traps?
Gallus with a
Or
stick.
Kafka with a stick.
That was great.
That was good. But they're gone. We're with the children now, and I've missed
For
these
now.
children. It's been literally almost a year since we recorded. The last time we recorded a full episode was November of last
Yes.
year. Of
Yes.
2019.
Yes.
That's like at least 7 months. Like 3, maybe? Somewhere
At
between 3 and
least
7
3.
months.
I
Yeah.
think it's
Yes.
longer than 7 even.
Maybe, I don't know, it might be like 4.
Fair.
Well, everybody, I'm really happy to be here.
I'm very happy you're here.
I am also happy you're here, Jacob.
It's,
We really missed you.
I miss you guys too. I'm having so much fun. And we haven't even done anything.
I know.
It's been 57 minutes.
Jackson,
We just started recording.
Pure bullshit.
you know how this works, Jackson.
I know, and the problem is I haven't eaten anything today.
Yo, dog, get you some apples and peanut butter, man.
I'm a problem, I know. It's fine. You know who else is a problem? The sick Vartosh that you guys have had to take care of all night.
I held up my hand like, I am the problem. I'm the problem.
What a segue.
Oh, man.
Right into it.
What a year-long segue that was.
Oh, man.
Why can't we just cut off his arm already?
Hold on. I think if I apply CPR, we could solve this problem.
I don't know what that is. Just cut his arm off. I know many fine warriors with only one arm. He would be fine.
Does he have lips? Can you do CPR if they don't have lips?
I'm sure I can. Rickett licks his lips. And then slowly leans in to...
Rickett, this is not the time! Consent is important, Rickett.
I'm trying to save his life!
Does he have a do not resuscitate?
Is he an organ donor?
Wait, that changes everything.
Took a real nasty kick to the kidney. I just might need. I don't know for sure. I might need one though.
Do you think that dragon blood is the same as human blood? Could he give us his kidneys?
I don't know if I want lizard parts in me.
I don't think I do either.
Okay.
Rickett gives Vartash CPR.
As Rickett, like, as their lips touch, Vartosh starts and, like, headbutts him as he slams up.
Whoa!
What happened?
You have been crying all night from a little bite.
I gave you CPR.
Vartosh looks at his arm. I think this is a little more than a little bite. It's like black scales and like almost like a vein-like pattern across his arm.
Does it smell? Let me take a whiff.
What does it smell like, Dungeon Daddy?
It smells like someone who hasn't bathed in a while.
I don't think it's the bite. I think it's your poor personal hygiene.
Well, we've been on a ship for a month. I haven't been able to shower.
It's okay. Some people just don't have a very pleasing natural aroma. I smell great.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
It doesn't matter. Where are we going?
I don't think we're going anywhere right now. It's still dark out.
Okay.
We need to wait for first light so that we can follow the eagle in the sky.
Hey, is that death dog meat burning?
Oh! Ah, boy, you fool!
Is that edible? Did we make sure to remove the poison glands?
Yeah, just eat off the not burnt side. Just flip it over. There you go, yeah. Take a bite, yeah.
Who is he talking to?
How's that, Ricket?
I guess
flip
he's
it over
force
and give
feeding
him
Ricket.
flipping
I've
over.
seen
One
videos
side
like
is
this
burnt to a
before.
crisp, and the other side is functionally raw. Just flip it over and just try some of that side, right? Yeah.
It's dripping. I don't want that.
Oh, that's the juices. You need the juices. You need to put some meat on those bones. Ricket, come take a bite. Ricket,
I don't want it.
eat the meat.
I don't want your meat.
Fine.
Oh no.
I'll keep my meat to myself.
Welcome back to the story about children.
Jesus.
I don't want your meat.
God damn it. Just punch after punch after punch.
Welcome back.
Oh god.
You're
okay.
all degenerates.
Yes.
Let's go to sleep.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's.
You all go to sleep. Rest.
Vartosh sleeps for a very long time. Didn't Vartosh have a vision or something? Am I remembering that right?
Yeah, that did happen. That was from the cut episode.
Oh, okay.
We do not mention it.
Okay.
We don't talk about that one.
Okay.
Nope. Definitely didn't happen.
But you know what we do talk about? That bright bearing down sun when you wake up.
Oh, yeah. Why is everything
Why?
sensualized?
I'm gonna say something that sounds super sexual, but why are you guys freaking out? I'm not gaslighting you at all.
Time to greet the sun. It is a brand new day. Ricket!
What is it?
Wake up. Grab some of that meat from the coals.
Can you keep your voice down?
No, it is time to get moving. Everybody get on your feet. Grab some of the delicious death dog meat that I have prepared for everybody. Everybody grab some.
This is cold and left over from last night.
It's the best.
Vartosh is not going to touch it.
You've got those big, strong teeth. It should be no problem for you.
I will stick to dried food rations, thanks.
It's pretty dry. It's been roasting by a fire for 5, 6, 7 hours.
That thing almost killed me. I'd rather not eat it.
You show dominance by
It's
eating its
dead.
flesh.
That's dominance enough.
You didn't even pee on it. It's tradition.
Ricket looks up with a mouthful of death dog meat that Yabo prepared and like cocks an eyebrow.
No, Ricket, I don't pee on it. It is not my first kill. It is Bartosh's first kill. He must pee on it.
Did I kill it?
Actually, I don't remember.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I don't think any of us know.
Cool.
Someone's going to be
been a
listening to these
year.
episodes back to back and be like, no, that's not what happened.
Vartosh thinks he killed it.
Good
I
enough.
mean, yeah, he obviously did all of the work
obviously.
in his head.
But you didn't pee on it or eat it, so squandered, obviously.
Anyways, where is your stupid bird that we can follow?
Ah, where is that Nunu of mine? Nunu! Hey! That's the most sickly eagle I've ever heard.
I think the eagle ate
Nunu
some of the
ate-
death dog meat.
Yeah, I was about to say Nunu ate some of the death dog meat.
It looks like I just pulled like a decrepit, dying bird out of my pack. Nunu! Just flaps, hits the ground. Do I see that little bird of mine wheeling around?
You do see Nunu being a bird.
Perfect. Right where I left him. Nunu! We have many miles to travel today. You will show us the way, yes?
Nunu is very high in the air.
How do you know it's many miles? They could be like, right over there or something.
I guess that's true. Well, we better get started either way.
True.
Yes, let's get a move on.
Gather your things, grab a strip or two of the meat, and let us go.
They pack up their stuff.
And
Hit the
their
Oregon Trail.
makeshift camp is broken down. You gather your supplies and begin following the bird in the sky.
We need some like Oregon Trail music for boogieing down this trail.
Perfect.
Alright, you can't use any more. Fair use.
Yep.
No copyright strikes here.
Oh, I've said Oregon Trail like 3 times.
4 now.
Yeah, but it's using music.
That's because you're gonna get dysentery from the death dog meat.
Why'd I buy so much bacon?
I really had my bacon to flour ratio off.
Bacon to everything else.
Yes.
I don't even have a musket.
Alright, so who's leading the march?
I suppose Yabo.
Makes sense.
Well, then Yabo needs to make a survival check.
Heyo, first roll. What do we got for survival over
First
here?
roll in a year.
A +3. Whoa, it's an 18.
21.
Beautiful.
Excellent. You are able to forge a path through the thick jungle vegetation and keep track of Nunu flying high in the sky as he leads you in what you assume, with a 21, is north up the island.
Nice.
And you continue marching on like this for about an hour or two before you begin to hear the rushing sounds of rapids from a river that does not seem like you can easily walk through. And you wanted Oregon Trail, you get an Oregon Trail.
Wicket, can you swim?
Well, my parents had a lap pool that I would swim back and forth between. I'm sure this would be no different.
How wide is it?
From shore to shore, bank to bank, whatever it is.
Sea to shining sea.
Yeah, sea to shining sea. It's about 15 feet.
Wicket, I think I could toss you if you cannot swim.
Wouldn't that hurt?
I don't know. I've never been tossed.
Depends on whether you land on your feet or your face. With Ricket, we're pretty sure we know which one it's gonna be.
What kind of current we working with? We got like some, is this like a babbling brook? We're talking like some frothy white caps?
This is leaning more towards the white caps. Rapids.
I suppose you could toss me across.
Okay. I grab him and toss him.
Oh, we could just have tied a rope or
It has been said.
Roll an athletics check.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's not as good as that 18. Okay, a 10 total.
Oh no! Oh dear!
As you hoist Ricket up, and with a big heave and roar, you throw him, and he begins soaring over the rapids and lands right in the middle of the river.
Oh! Ricket! You said you can swim, right? Swim,
Ricket can't
Ricket!
answer because the rapids are filling his mouth with water. He's using his dad's spell book as like a chunk of like driftwood to try to paddleboard across.
Vartosh would like
Oh,
to
God.
try to lasso him.
Okay. Are you using your 50
My
foot
50
rope,
feet
I'm
of
assuming?
hempen rope, yes.
To try and lasso Ricket, that's going to be a ranged attack.
Okay.
Are you proficient with lassos?
No. Does a rope count as a simple weapon?
You didn't do the rodeo as a child? No! You didn't do the mutton busting? What's wrong with you?
Say mutton bust.
Alright.
The mutton
So
bust?
just my dex mod, I guess. 11.
Ricket, as you're trying to paddleboard across these rapids with water quickly filling your lungs, you're not succeeding very well at it. You see Vartosh tie a lasso with his rope and throw it at you. It doesn't quite get around you, but it lands like on your book in front of you.
Pretty good.
So it's on the book.
Yeah, it's on the book, it's not on you.
Okay, Ricket's gonna try to like shimmy up his spell book into the loop of the lasso.
Perfect.
Don't worry, I got it. Do I need to roll?
No, you're good.
Okay.
What? Okay, you have a secured Ricket now
Okay.
with a rope. What are you doing? Are you pulling in-
Hold on, I can get us across. And Ricket's gonna try to pull whoever's on the thing across. It's not gonna work.
Right about that
Rick is just
time, wordlessly, Yavo sails through the air and lands as close as he can to Ricket.
Oh,
in the
God.
water?
Yep.
Well, I guess it's just me and you. I turned
I'm
to
gonna
Vartosh.
I want to try to grab him and swim with him.
I guess I'll
Ricket!
hold the rope?
Ricket! Grab onto me!
As
You are
this
too
is
small.
happening, Evalia, give me a perception check.
Oh God.
No.
I don't even know
We're gonna
what.
see if Evalia sees the waterfall.
15.
So as this is happening and you take it in, you like glance around at this rapids and you see about 15 feet up there's a fallen log across
Oh,
the water.
my God.
I'm gonna kill you all if the rapids don't, okay? Look.
Point to the log.
Ah, perfect.
Ricket!
Grab hold of,
Ricket, I'm sorry,
of my
Ricket.
spellbook, Yapo. Grab hold of the
If we
spellbook.
die! If we die, Ricket! You are my best friend! Ricket! Swim!
Really?
You are a dead weight! Swim, Ricket!
Jackson, I almost thought you were gonna tell me. You realize it's only like 4 feet, so they could just stand up.
I mean, do you want the log across or do you just want it to be shallow?
That would be really funny.
They're both good.
The log's pretty great too. I don't know.
The log is
Let's just stick with the log.
okay.
Ricket! I'm still trying to swim across. How's that going?
I'm gonna give a side eye to Evalia. Can you help me with this? I'm gonna pull him in.
Sure.
Alright, and we're gonna pull the rope.
I'm rolling an athletics check to resist the pull.
I was about to say, Yavo and Vartos. Give me athletics checks at disadvantage because you're pulling against each other.
Please don't tear Ricket in half.
How bad? How bad?
That one.
Oh! I got a 3! But plus 3, 6.
What about me? I'm helping.
Okay, well, if it wasn't to disadvantage, the first roll was a 3.
Vartosh just whoop into the water with you holding on to the rest of the rope.
Yes.
Behind
Vartosh,
him
no! Ricket! We have to get Vartosh!
I look at the rope and look at them, and look at the rope and look at them, and let go of the rope. They're not pulling me in too.
Like, starts to paddle
Grab onto
backwards
me.
with his spell book towards Vartash. Don't worry, buddy, we're coming.
Then I go and walk over the log and stand on the other side and look at them with my hands on my hips.
Bartosz is going to try to
Ricket!
just swim across the other side.
Keep going!
So, yeah, Vartosh, Ricket, Yavo, give me athletics checks.
Oh, that's okay. A 16.
11.
Okay. That is a 18.
Oh!
Whoa, Ricket.
That was a 19 with a -1.
Ricket just turns into a speedboat.
Yeah, that's
Like
spell
David
book
Hasselhoff in the
paddleboard.
SpongeBob movie.
He just has his wand and just starts spinning like a propeller.
And you all make it across
Oh, thank God.
the river.
We
And that's why that's one of the
Did
first
it.
challenges in the Oregon Trail. It's dangerous.
We
Fording
failed.
the river.
We failed. We lost like all of our supplies, at least 3/4 ton of bacon.
And when they get up out of the water, Yavalia looks at them and says,
Well, well, well. Fancy meeting you here.
Ivalia, I knew you were a shaman. I will find out who you pray to, and I will find out what kind of animals you sacrifice, and I will have your powers. But for now, help Ricket. The boy has been through it.
Why are
Ricket!
we always wet?
Speak for yourselves.
Ricket's like wringing out his giant floppy wizard hat back into the river.
Vartosh opens his pack and pulls out a Ziploc bag with another pair of clothes in it.
That was a lot
Okay.
more intense than it should have been.
It's a freaking river.
We're back, baby.
We're back.
Back!
Okay, everybody take a bite of meat, and let us go.
As Yavo offers. Is it like just the very cartoony like bone with just a giant chunk of meat on it?
Yeah, I saved the haunch for the journey.
You can see one side charred and black, the other side flies are buzzing around because it's not
Eesh.
cooked.
Maybe take some of the well done side, perhaps.
I'm good, buddy. I have my own rations.
Yes, I'll pass.
Yabo takes a sniff. Perhaps that is for the best. Tosses in the river. Can't believe I burnt the haunch.
I mean, you're the one that said you burnt the meat.
I said the meat was burning, actually.
Oh, yes.
And he yes-anded it.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think we could go back and find another one?
I'd rather
The
not.
dog. I'm all out of meat.
I'm sure we can find some safer sources.
I haven't seen any animal. Actually, have I seen any like traces of animals while I've been walking around?
You are walking through a jungle that has life and vegetation, and there have been animals and everything scurrying about. The ever-present mosquitoes or insects buzzing around.
God. My least favorite thing about the real world you have to put in our fantasy world.
I mean, I already had to put Electrum in the game,
Yeah,
so
you did.
And you suffered greatly.
I can't pick only on David.
Thank you.
So now there are mosquitoes.
Lovely.
Perhaps we will catch a monkey and feast on it tonight.
Could we not just find a rabbit or something?
I've not seen any rabbits. Have you seen a rabbit?
No.
I've been listening to these monkeys chirp all day. They make so much noise.
They're howler monkeys.
Oh, God.
No!
God forbid they're in a clan
I don't know
war.
what kind of howler monkey that is.
Is that a bear?
That's terrifying.
That was a howler monkey.
It's a howler.
That is not a howler monkey.
I promise you that's what a howler monkey sounds.
But it was a monkey bear.
Okay.
Yeah, find us
they-
a howler monkey. Come on, David.
I'm gonna send a
They're pretty
link.
intense.
Just keep playing, but I'm gonna look for howler monkeys.
I'll trust you.
I don't trust you. I think you're lying.
I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, and that's not very far. I'm sure they taste fine. I've never had monkey before, but how bad could it possibly be?
I don't want to eat that.
I mean, you've got your fine choices of large, slimy insects. Crunchy, yet satisfying.
Got any antelope?
There's some snakes. Howler monkeys.
Hey,
You've
like
got a
legit,
wide-
are there howler monkeys? Because I'm gonna
Yes.
spear one.
Oh God.
Okay.
You're gonna get us all killed.
A pack of wild howler monkeys descends. How many are there? Okay, let's yeah, how many? I do. Oh wow! Thanks, Dad. 21.
You see 2 monkeys, but it sounds like there's more.
Like a dozen? Is this like a meeting of the clans?
At least 8 more. Somewhere in your vicinity.
How hard to kill is a howler monkey, though?
In terms of D&D stats,
Yeah, like what are we looking at here? We're looking at like a good spear.
They probably
Let's just
got
throw
like
one. I'm
2 or
throwing a
3
spear.
health.
Yavo looses a spear. Give me an attack roll.
God help us.
15.
I don't actually know the monkey stats. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't expect I would need
Fair.
them.
You shouldn't have put him in the game if you didn't expect me to throw a spear at him, Jackson.
Oh yeah, I
Honestly.
forgot. I'm playing with Yavo. I'm playing with Yavo
If it
again.
moves, it gets speared. Like that poor guard.
Roasted poorly.
Monkey.
I thought you were gonna say that poor death dog, but no, the actual poor creature, the guard.
Okay. So you hit one as it's going from tree to tree. Roll damage.
5.
You speared this howler monkey mid-jump. And it hits the ground.
That's pretty rad, though. Honestly, I like that visual.
As everyone else just looks in horror.
What have you done?
Oh my gosh!
Oh god.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to Sins of the Father, Episode 7. I'm your Dungeon Master, Jackson Chandler. I know you're just as excited as everyone on the crew to dive right back into the adventures of this ragtag group of misfits. But don't forget that we are on the road to our $500 milestone on Patreon. If we can hit that, we can give a pay bump to our network editors, and we'll be releasing a merch store for all your misconceptions and Sins of the Father needs. Don't forget to support us on iTunes by leaving us a review. Don't forget to copy it and send it to us at misconceptionspod@gmail.com to receive a free Sins of the Father decal. I won't keep you waiting any longer. Let's get back into the episode. the howling intensifies.
Oh God.
I'm gonna pull that spear out and get ready to toss it again.
Yeah. Maybe we should not do that.
Are they looking like they're frenzied or are they just agitated?
The only sound you can now hear is anger-fueled howling.
All right, better blast another one.
my
Let's
God, Yabo.
let's get the next one.
King Louis dislikes that.
I'll tell you what I desire, man's red fire.
Vartosh is pulling out his pistol and his short sword.
I guess roll for initiative. I didn't expect to come.
my
Just in
gosh.
case. I'm not attacking.
No.
I'm just getting ready.
Yabo is throwing another spear.
These monkeys are going apeshit. I just wanted one meal. They won't let me have that. I gotta kill the whole pack. I mean, they brought it upon themselves.
Now I guess we're fighting 7 howler monkeys. This is probably a deadly
I think
encounter.
it's 9 howler monkeys.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is 9.
They're like their challenge rating of like 1/4.
So
we
there's
got
8 of
this.
them.
And we already blasted one.
So that makes it a challenge
skewered
rating of
one
2.
already.
So it'll be a medium, I think, or a
Fair
fair
fight.
It'll be a schmedium.
Okay.
I do not want Ricketts' first offensive spell to be cast at a wild monkey.
Hey, I'm just curating the story to what Yabo
this
doing.
is Yabo's fault.
Are we really rolling initiative?
I don't know. Is
I mean, I guess.
Yabo throwing another spear?
Is anybody gonna stop me?
Rickett will try to stop him.
These monkeys sound like they want blood. All right, rear back. I'm lining one up.
Ricketts gonna jump forward. Yabo, maybe don't.
We have to strike first, Ricket. Listen to them. They've smelled blood.
You spilt that blood.
Yeah, maybe if we just leave this area, it'll stop.
Yeah, if we're gonna leave this area, we better run.
Fine. I'd grab that thing by a leg and just start dragging it out of there.
He's dragging that monkey like Harambe dragged that
I
child.
hate you.
No!
It all comes
Damn
back to
it.
Harambe.
God.
You are booking it through the jungle, running from howler monkeys.
Oh, we're running? I didn't know they're gonna chase us. I'd rather just fight them.
I mean, you said you grabbed it and started to like run and leave.
Oh yeah, I just thought maybe they'd leave us alone. But if they want to tangle, man, we'll throw down some howler monkeys.
I mean, if you're just taking off into the jungle, it's a survival check.
All right.
Okay.
Are you running together, or did you all Scooby-Doo split?
Don't Scooby-Doo split. Not in a jungle.
Scooby-Doo split.
We might, depending on how we rolled. Dang.
Yeah.
I rolled a 12.
12.
Oof. An 11.
So you managed to all stay together. Now I'm going to see which direction you ran. Interesting. You run north.
Cool, we ran north, whatever that means.
That was the direction you were already
Okay.
heading. You did not lose tracks. But you don't know where Nunu is at the moment, Yabo.
Oh, no.
But as you fled the scene of the crime with the body in tow, the anger of the monkeys turns into a much more sorrowful, forlorn howl as they mourn the monkey you speared. That's right, you have to feel bad about this.
I will offer up a prayer to the great monkey as he flies through the trees beneath the shadow of the great eagle. May we take part in this flesh, but not forget from where it came, and what sorrow passes as it passes between our gums. And then I start to skin it.
I'm not eating
Oh, God!
any of that. I don't want to get cursed by the Monkey King.
There's a Monkey King?
I
wanna
don't
be
know,
like
but
you.
we don't seem to be doing so well so far.
God forbid there's a dire howler monkey out there.
I thought we were doing great.
I shove my arm in her face.
Oh, I'm doing great. You're not doing great. That's what it is.
Ugh.
So Yabo, what you're saying is you want to have a standoff with a silverback howler monkey?
No, I said I don't want a dire howler monkey.
So you want one?
A howler monkey chieftain.
God. Of course it is. Fartosh is gonna walk over to Yabo. Can you please not spear the first thing you see every time?
I am trying to feed this family, Bartosh.
We all have rations from the ship.
And how long will they last? They have been soaked?
They last a while.
Well, whenever you are hungry, you will come to Yabo and I will feed you.
When we need to, we will hunt, but we do not hunt violent creatures or peaceful creatures that... I don't know.
I can't hunt violent creatures, I cannot hunt peaceful creatures. What do I hunt? Plants!
I mean, yes.
Potatoes?
You can boil them, you can mash them, you can stick them in a stew for all I care.
I won't. I'm going to eat this monkey.
More power to you.
But Yabo, aren't we supposed to be following Nunu?
That's a good point. Where is that eagle of mine?
So, while that argument was going on, Ricket and Ivalia, give me an Arcana check.
Ooh. 18.
17.
That's a good one.
So both of you being trained in some sort of magical art, you get this odd sensation. It's almost like the air itself is a higher pressure, but in the magical sense.
What's that? You feel that?
Yes. It feels like a density of a magic field.
It feels like magic something. Density. Sure, yeah. Density.
I've read about something in like this in Orc Without Courage. It was potentially hazardous.
What is it?
Well, in Orc Without Courage, whenever the orc cast a fireball, it actually came out as a lightning spell, and it was quite shocking. And Ricket laughs at the little joke he made.
So that created a density spell.
Yes. And Ricket sets down his spell book and goes into a lengthy conversation with Ivalia about the overlap of the Arcana realm and the material realm, and how some places are have more magic and some people or some places have less magic, and blah blah blah.
Yavalia is just open mouth looking and not retaining anything he's saying.
So we figure out what's making it or something? Not to interrupt you, I'm sorry.
Oh no. That would be a good idea. Oh, Avalia. Earlier, when I was almost drowning to death, I lean in close. Yabo said I was his best friend.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I was his best friend.
Did he tell you that?
No.
Oh.
Well, that's nice.
It is nice. And I like pick up my spell book and tuck it against my chest again. I never had friends.
Oh, never? Not even one?
Well, there was this stuffed owl I had. His name was Julian. But father took him away from me when it came time of age to focus on studies.
Rickett, that's really sad.
I learned a lot.
Yeah, but that sounds lonely.
I suppose it was.
Well, you got us now. We're friends. We're all friends. Even though I thought Yabo was my best friend. That's okay.
You can be my best friend.
Does it work like that?
I'm never sure. I did say I've never had friends before.
Oh, that's true. Why would I ask you that? He never had any friends. That wouldn't make any sense. Well, you wanna go check out this magic thing, friend?
Yeah.
We all know who's not Yabo's best friend.
Why do you have to make us all feel so bad for the sweet little baby boy wizard?
Hey, I gotta do it.
He's so sad
I gotta give it to him.
and lonely.
What a sweet, precious baby boy.
Yep.
Now yeet me across this river.
And Yabo just called out for Nunu as you guys were having this conversation, ending it. You hear some rustling in the vegetation near you. All of you hear it. Of something moving.
Oh, I can't wait to spear it.
Oh god, it's the Monkey King!
It's come to peel our flesh.
Where? I pull out my pistol and just point it towards the brush. I have no idea how to use a gun, by the way. This is great.
You all are holding your breath, readying for a fight, as there's that sound of something moving through the brush, getting closer and closer, and then out from the brush jumps Nunu. Just
Nunu! What are you doing on the ground?
and you see that right from behind Nunu walks out a very familiar sight. A very small, almost translucent spirit. Much like the ones you guys saw in the library.
About that business with the guard, I had nothing to do with it, I assure you.
I thought a Monkey King would have a crown.
Wait, that is the tome spirits from the records room of Braithwaite Library.
What? Why would it be here?
Nunu, do you know him?
It's like, it's Nunu, he's a bird. Interpret that as you would.
No, I'm not going to ask him to stay for dinner, Nunu. I just met him.
The small little spirit you see kind of walks out next to Nunu and then turns and starts walking down a small trail. And you see Nunu begins hopping behind it, following it.
Rickett is definitely the first to head down that trail.
Bartosz is gonna walk right next to Rickett.
Why is it here?
I'm not sure. Maybe this is its natural habitat.
I thought their natural habitat was the library.
I mean that would make sense, but it is also here before us in the wild. I was just making a conjecture.
I don't know.
Perhaps they are slaves, and captured from their natural habitat, forced to work in the library.
Does the camera pan over to then include Yabo in the shot as we walk 3 abreast down?
He just
this
pops up next to
narrow
us, and we're like,
trail?
wait, what?
Sure.
I'm gonna bend down and offer Nunu my arm to ride on.
Nunu hops onto your arm and takes a moment to relax.
It's hard work hopping around down here, Nunu. You have such a fine pair of wings. I do not know why you are not in the sky.
Bird noise.
Oh, Nunu, I have a treat for you. Carve off a little piece of that howler monkey.
And Nunu gobbles it up to
Oh.
the, horror of your
Your
companions.
bird is as bad as you.
Ew.
I knew somebody would appreciate my hard work and my skill as a hunter. Nunu, you never disappoint.
You guys are continuing to follow behind this small little spirit as it is just slowly meandering down the path. And Evalia and Rickett, you do notice that pressure is increasing as you are following down this trail, as magic is thick in the air around here.
That magic is thick.
With 2 C's.
He's thick, boy.
Damn, boy!
Damn, boy.
Damn. Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Thick.
God.
You can't say any words without this happening.
Nope.
Valia, do you feel that?
Oh yeah, it's getting real pressury. Density here.
Yeah.
She smiles I used the word.
Rickett gives her a thumbs up, like, you used the word!
Y'all wouldn't know anything about the density, but Rickett and I, we know.
Rickett and Evalia stand back to back, magical sunglasses.
Bartosz just gives you a look like, what? What?
Yeah, don't worry about it. You don't have to know,
Whatever.
As Won't Get Fooled Again blasts in the background.
You guys follow the spirit for a good 20-30 minutes before you see the trail kind of just ends into more dense, thick vegetation and brush as the spirit just kind of weaves its way under most of it and continues walking forward, out of sight. And as all of you kind of just push through the brush, you are met with the sight of a cleared out area of the jungle and what seems to be small, almost village. And you see more of these spirits just kind of going about little tasks, walking around.
Rickett, I think you might have been right for once.
Does the village seem appropriately sized for these creatures?
There are, looking over it, you all notice that most of the village does seem to scale for these spirits. It is, most of it grown over with dense vegetation. It seems to have been here for a long time. But there is one structure that seems more humanoid-sized, that seems to be more recent than any of the other structures.
Fascinating. It appears I was right. This is their natural habitat.
If this is their natural habitat, then what lives over there?
She points at that bigger structure.
The Monkey King.
You think?
Why would spirits need houses?
Good question. Why do you need houses? Maybe they have trinkets.
They have bears?
Alright. Okay.
There is one other thing that seems slightly out of place compared to the rest of the structures is in the center, air quotes, of this village. You see a statue made of stone overgrown with moss, and it seems very age-worn and out of place.
I'm gonna go take a look at it. Riket,
Yes?
do you recognize this statue?
Do I?
As all of you get a better look at it, it seems to be almost a humanoid-sized statue of these small spirits with, in between its hands, is a very large glowing orb.
So
Is it actually glowing?
Like, actually glowing.
the statue is a human-sized tome spirit?
Yeah.
Holding a glowing orb.
I'm gonna tap the orb very gently with the tip of a spear.
Don't touch it.
Tink, tink.
As Tink Yavo taps it, you all immediately sense that you're being stared at and notice that all the spirits have stopped what they were doing and are just ominously standing there staring at you from wherever they were.
Oh, okay. Let's just back up a little bit here.
As Yavo just pulls the spear away, a couple seconds pass, and then they all go back to whatever they were doing.
Well, that was awkward.
This is why we don't stab things with our spear the first chance we get.
You know, that's a fair call. That was not a good, not the best course of action, but we live, we learn.
Do we learn?
Not often, but sometimes.
Well, I know we learn. Do you learn?
Every now and then.
Ricket has plopped his spellbook down on the ground and is sketching out this statue.
Well, if something's gonna be able to talk to us, it's probably in the bigger shack. So, I'm gonna go there.
Yes, I'll go with you.
Yeah, Eulalia takes, like, purposeful steps that direction, to this bigger shack.
And Vartosh follows.
Well, I'm gonna take meandering steps in that direction.
Oh, so we're just leaving Ricket by himself by the statue?
I mean, it sounds about right. He's in his own world now.
Yeah, I'm sketching. I'm in that spellbook.
True.
I've blue skidooed myself into that spellbook.
Blue skidoo, we can do.
So,
Magenta, you piece of shit. Get out of here.
as you make your way into this larger shack, you are greeted with that very acrid, dusty smell of just old. As you see, there are small containers that had what look to be documents that have long since been kind of degraded, moth-eaten, moth-ridden, whatever the word is. and just layers of dust on most of it. And there is a large table in the center of the shack that seems to have some kind of parchment scrolled across it.
I don't think there's anyone to talk to, but...
I'm gonna go over to that table. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that. Oh,
Eraser.
I'm just gonna start rifling through random areas of the building.
We like look at each other for a second and then have like a classic like child moment where we like both scramble over there trying to shove each other out of the way.
yeah.
No, I want to see.
Perfect.
As you both get to the table, looking at it, it seems to be some kind of trail chart / map. You're not sure exactly where this is because it is worn with time, very aged as you're looking over it. And you can clearly see that there is a distinguishing mark in the top right of the map itself, marking some kind of location. And Rickett, something catches your eye as you're the only one outside. There's a slight hum, almost, as you see the orb the statue is holding kind of starts to light up. And then there's this very soft pulse of magical energy that bursts out of it. As the three of you inside see the room itself seems to almost go through a change, washed over in this very blue color. Most of the room seems to be put together more as if someone recently was in there. You see 4 spectral forms walk in through the front door, and you immediately recognize who they are.
Papa.
Father?
As they seem to ignore you, and pulling out a parchment, they spread it across the table in the exact position of the map that was already sitting there. And you see them arguing as they're like going over the map.
Can we hear them?
There's no sound. It's silent images of them.
Vartosh is gonna walk up to his father and try to touch him on the shoulder.
As you do, you reach for that purchase and your hand just right through the image.
Don't mess with them.
Whoa.
What are they writing? What are they doing?
At this point, can Rickett run in out of breath? Guys, the orb, it went... Father?
And you see the same sight that the other 3 of them see, of your 4 fathers sitting over, or standing over this table, having some kind of heated argument as they are going over the map on the table.
Can I try to read their lips?
You can certainly try.
What is this gonna be?
I'll say go with perception for this.
That is an 11?
You don't catch much of their conversation. You pick out a couple of words. Protect and power.
Something about protecting... power? I don't understand.
I'm gonna like lean over and try to see what they're like pointing at on the map. See if I can tell anything about it.
As you lean over, you can make out finer details on the map itself because it seems to be a newer version of it. And just judging based upon where they are pointing at these different marks on it, You get a general location of where you are as you figure out this is a map of this island. And then they seem to be marking something further up north on this island from where you are currently.
So, the placement of the map in that real life is there as the same placement as of the map that they placed down, right?
It's almost like an overlay as they put it on. It goes to that fresher look on the table for you.
Ricket, give me a quill or something. I need quill and ink.
Sure. I give it to her.
And I take it and try to mark what they marked, what I can see that they marked on the actual map itself.
So you, as you're going over, just very quickly tracing and marking the locations, you see them all having this large argument. Yarba storms out of the shack, and you see the other three of them follow after them as they disappear, leaving the threshold of the shack. And then it goes back to that very moth-eaten, dusty, acrid room you were recently in. End of episode.
Hey.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode. Next episode will be released on January 25th. That's right, you didn't hear me wrong. Sins of the Father is ramping up, and we are moving to a bi-weekly release schedule starting with this episode. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Sins of the Pod. If you weren't aware, we have a Discord channel for the Misconceptions Podcast Network, where you can chat about all your favorite shows and anything else nerdy with all of the crew and other friends of the show. If you need to contact us, you can send us an email to misconceptionspod@gmail.com. Sins of the Father is only possible thanks to y'all, so we'd appreciate it if you would spread the word about our show if you enjoy it. If you're feeling especially generous, you can always donate to us through our Patreon page. However you decide to help, we greatly appreciate you for it. Sins of the Father is an actual play podcast using the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition role-playing game by Wizards of the Coast. The Sins of the Father theme was composed by Aaron Wharton. You can find more of his work at aaronwharton.net. Sins of the Father is a part of the Misconceptions Podcast Network. That about covers it for now, and as always, keep rolling crits.